Okay, so welcome to Art Lockdown, and we're going to continue doing facial features. We're going to do the nose now. So we're just going to follow, just do the shapes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. This shape looks like a test tube. We've got a bird here flying, and then you've got the end bits here. So the end bits close up and it will join with this line here. Okay, and then once we put them together, you get this nice kind of a nose shape. You could do your construction lines just to help you where everything starts or finishes, and then you can do the line of symmetry. So you make sure that that side needs to be the same as the other side. Yeah, you could use your pencil to measure, your fingers to measure as well. Whatever is best for you. Again, I've been requested not to do any shading techniques, so we're going to continue using watercolours. So I've got some nice watercolours here, some colouring pencils, a nice sharp HB pencil, paper and mirror. You need the mirror because every nose is different. Okay, so just setting up my mirror here and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to do the tube shape. So I'm looking at the mirror. My nose is quite narrow and quite thin. I'm working on very gently with the pencil. So we need to get this shape correct before we apply any watercolors. Again, I'm going to do the bird flying. So we're going to start from here because my nostril starts up at the top here, and then gently I'm going to close it in. I'm going to see how wide that is. So it's quite wide. You could use the line of symmetry again to help you, or you could use the construction lines. And then we'll join up with this line here. Now, when I look at the tip of my nose, I know it's not that wide. It's quite, because every nose is different. Yeah, so it's quite down and quite long. Again, my wings, I'm going to shade that in there. He's done that bit wrong here. Keep looking. Yeah, drawing a nose is not quite easy. And I do hear that from students. But once you get the shape right, it'll be fine. So that's my tube shape. Okay, for some reason, don't think that looks right. So you need to do good looking again. So we need to get this shape right. So what I'm doing is I'm rubbing out, I'm looking, I'm judging, and then I'm going over with the pencil until I'm happy with my shape. Okay, so you can see that's a bit bendy and that's not. So we always have to look at the other side as well, make sure the other side has to be exactly the same. Unless you've got a wonky nose. Okay. Okay, I think that looks quite okay now. Okay, so we can start rubbing out the contour lines. And then you can see the nose shape. There you go. Okay, so I've rubbed out all the construction lines and now we're ready to paint. So I've got a brush here which is number 3. So I'm going to do my skin colour. So I've mixed a bit of red, orange, a little bit of brown, a little bit of yellow, white, more red, until you can do a test strip and see if you're very happy. Okay, so again, your brush strokes is really important. Okay, because some of you maybe just do it like this. It's quite wrong. So again, can you see my tube, my test tube? So I'm doing the contour line like that, round, make it lovely and smooth. And I'm going to do little diagonals on the side, on each side here. So you get that nice form. I'm forming that shape. And then you've got that shape here. And I'm going down that way. And then down here. So you can see, I don't want to make it look flat. Again. And then you look at the mirror and I can see the middle bit here is much more lighter. And the ends, the sides, both sides of my nose are quite dark. So I'm adding tone. Again, look, I'm doing that kind of curvy contour lines again with my brush strokes. And then try to blend it in. Okay, so you start with lighter and then you just build it up. And my next colour I'm going to make it a little bit more dark, so I'm going to add a little bit of brown to the end. Start with the ends first and then gradually just blend it into the middle. So it's kind of making like 3D effect now. Just playing with the brush strokes there, gently. I'm not touching the middle bit here, I'm going to keep that nice and white. And then you can, add a little bit more colour and a darker colour on the sides. So I'm just going to leave it as it is now. And then black. I don't want a bit too much water. I don't want wet on wet, I'll just make it more, add more colour. Yeah. That's my nostrils, so I can quite dark in here. Okay. And remember, I'm going to leave that bit here. Because usually when you're doing your nose, your face, you should have no lines. So you can rub it out gently, well, obviously when it's dried. I'm just doing it now so you can see. And then what you can do is you can blend it in. You don't need to see that line. So again, yes, I can't do it now, it's wet, but you need to rub it out. I'll just wait until it's dried up. A little bit more brown. So you can see I'm building more tone. And there's loads of different shades. Loads of different shades of colour, not just one colour. Loads of different. Okay. So my brush, the direction of my brush strokes are quite all different, always down here, and you've got that curved bit here. I'm trying to make it 3D. I'm going to blend it in now. Yeah, I would wait until that's dry, then I'm going to rub out. Okay, so I left it to dry. I rubbed it out so you can see. And then what I'm going to do is to join see my brush strokes. I'm gonna, because the skin, and that would be the eye here, somewhere around here. So I'm not doing straight across. So your skin, I'm following the structure of the face, would be like that. So you can see that I've separated the nose and the part of the face. That's how you can blend it in nicely. Okay. And when that's dry, so we can start refining it using our pencil, colouring pencils. I'm doing black here. Mix it with a little bit of brown. I know you didn't want, you didn't want the shading technique, but you can actually use a shade, just like a cross hatching here, just gently, just to demonstrate it. Again, gently on that one. Okay. You don't need to use a colouring pencil, it's up to you. You can just stick to watercolours. Just want to show you guys, there's a lot of different ways you can do. I can use a lighter colour now, but I'm still sticking to my tube, my shape of my tube. Start building it, or you don't have to do it. So you've got two different sides. Get my brush. There's my brush. This is a watercolour pencil. Trying to blend it in. So you don't need to use colouring pencil. Okay, and you can just play along with it. As long as you get the shape right, that's the most important thing. And I've done a bit of light here, light's in the middle. So I'm just doing the blending technique now, trying to blend it in. Adding a little bit of water, make it nice and soft. Okay, if you play with it too much, which I'm doing right now, you will spoil it. So you've got, so basically, I think I'm pretty much finished. Just join that bit there and that bit there. Make it nice and smooth, the edges. So it depends which side you like. You can have a nice soft edge here, gentle. And you could have this side as well if you like. It depends on your style of painting really. Okay, just to finish it off, I've added some more, more highlights by using a white colouring pencil, and I'm using the cross hatching technique. So we know what cross hatching technique is. Yeah. So I'm using that technique gently so I can blend it into skin here. And I'm still using, I'm following the brush strokes again. And between you and me, we all know that this is our nice little test tube here. So I'm following that shape here again, and that's our nice little flying bird. Okay. So there's my contour line. So a contour line would be something like that as a contour line. It's more curved, the line, because the cross hatching is more straight. Okay. So it depends which side you like. You could go for that side or that side, up to you. Yep, that's me done. So let me know what you want me to do in the following videos. Please send me your requests, any feedback, that'd be great. And okay, so we're going to move on to drawing the mouth.